So last time we talked, Autumn Kealoha, the heir of my legacy challenge, grieved the death of her unborn child, River Kealoha, alongside her wife, Shanna Kealoha, before Shanna headed to the doctor to become impregnated with the science baby of her own, while her sister, Nicole Volkov, learned more about vampirism with her fiancé, Caleb Vitor, and off Shanna went to the hospital to be impregnated with Autumn's baby. How exciting! Meanwhile, upstairs, Clint was in a mood. He didn't know what it was, but lately, he had this cloud of angst looming over him. He had so much teenage boy rage that he needed to release. He felt sometimes that he was forgotten, invisible, the black sheep of the family. He felt like nobody was listening or that nobody understood him. That was until he picked up the electric guitar or listened to the metal station on the radio. Ever since he had accidentally turned it on in episode 74, he felt like the music was speaking to him. He felt the metal pierce his soul and run through his veins. He felt it everywhere. It was a part of him. And he wondered what he could do about that. Oh my God, not Chris turning up to it too. Resting bitch face was attending one of her final days of school, very sad by the fact that her soulmate and now brother-in-law, Zayden Kibo, had aged up to a young adult and had graduated. She couldn't wait to be done with school herself so she could leave Copperdale High School and all the memories of him behind. Back at home, Shanna had gotten back from the hospital, her impregnation being successful and her baby bump immediately showing. She felt exhausted and extremely sick, but she rushed upstairs to her wife and our heir Autumn to tell her the news. She became so happy as she looked down at Shanna's baby bump, and she was so grateful to her wife for doing this for her. She knew she didn't want to go through this, but Shanna told her to stop talking about it and to come give her a belly hug instead, which Autumn agreed to with quickness. It felt of being the hugger and not the one being hugged, but it felt even better knowing they were blessed with another chance to become parents, and blessed with a distraction from Autumn's Coca-Cola cravings. Downstairs, Clint was booking an appointment at a salon, and Alexis and Chris were doing what they do best, but they were going to do it in a place they'd never done it before. Alexis's rocket, getting wicked in space just because she can. Love this for her. Oh. $1,000 game, by the way. While Alexis and Chris were exploring each other's galaxies, Autumn got started on her new freelancing career. Familiarizing herself with the juice, fizzing and fabricator machines, she was excited to see if she would make beer or kombucha. Back from clapping planets, are we? Did we have fun? Immediately afterwards, Stinky Alexis got back to building the rocket to its full potential, beginning to add upgrades. Nicole finished her homework, and Autumn experimented with candle making while Clint went to his appointment. And my, did Clint get a lot of work done at the salon. Oh my God. He's emo. He's got the Justin Bieber haircut and the Pierce the Veil shirt and everything. But Clint felt great with his new look. He finally felt like himself. Christopher Volkov. Where the hell did your beard go? Oh God, you look just like Ezra. It looks like Alexis is in love with her son. Thanks, I hate it. Upstairs in their bedroom, Autumn and Shanna were reading a story to their new baby. Nicole was going on a walk to Destris, and Regal Cinema was arguing with Patchy the Scarecrow. Patchy is committed. He has beefed with everyone in this goddamn household since Nicole was a toddler. Rhinestones didn't need Patchy and his bullshit. She had enough on her mind as is. And while she contemplated that, Autumn decided to vote for the first time on the neighborhood action plans. Since she loves gardening and the outdoors, she figured it was important to be a more active member of her community and vote on issues that affected the environment. Shanna learned a new spell called Zip Zap, and Christopher finally completed his aspiration while Reverend was busy vacuuming. And that's when she made a decision. She couldn't help it. No matter how hard she tried, she couldn't stop thinking about Xaden. She couldn't help but wonder what was wrong with him and if the two of them would ever have a future. She had to see him. She didn't care if they were now in-laws. She fell in love with him first. So she got herself dolled up and headed over to Evergreen Harbor to visit him and to meet her two new brother-in-laws. Let's see how this goes.